I'm starting off with a piece of country style rib. It's boneless, but it can come with the bone when you purchase it. That is 1 pound, 8 ounces. This is for 2 people. Seems like a lot, right? No, because I'm going to trim this and cut it and then bread it. So there's a little work involved here. See, you have to go in between. Anyway, sure, it's easier to use a tenderloin, but you know what? This has better flavor. I've used tenderloin for many things. This I've used a lot. Anyway, let me get to that. Not bad. After trimming, there's 5 ounces of waste, leaving 1 pound, 3 ounces left, which is good. So I'm going to season that meat. That's 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, no, half a teaspoon. So, do I write that down? Because as you know, this is done on the fly. Half pepper, 1 salt, garlic. I make the recipes as I go. So you see that. That's the seasoned meat. Now, what I'm going to do next is what I saw 40 years ago in catering, a cook do this. I'm accustomed to making flour, eggs, and breadcrumbs. But in kosher catering, sometimes you have to do things the quick way. So, mix this up. And now, put some flour. That looks like it should coat it, right? Not bad. A drop more. This way you're not wasting any. You just put what you need. Next, that's flour. Now where's the egg? The egg is right here. Put the egg right there. And now, mix it all up. Next, you go wash your hands, because your hands have to be dry when you're breading. I might have been able to make it with 1 egg, but you know what? This way, I make sure. Washing the hands. The next step, I'm just going to show you a few pieces because it's simple, easy. In here, that's the breadcrumbs. 2 kinds. I use panco and regular. And now, without touching it, you put some in there. A few pieces, not a lot. Just slowly go. And then we get a pan to put it in, or a plate, because the pan is too big. So I shake this a little, bring the breadcrumbs over on top. Now you can put your hands in there and kind of just go like so. And the item is breaded. Put it on a plate. And as you see, it's breaded. How quick is that? Everything's breaded. You have this much left over. You always have left over because it's hard to bread something with just a little amount. Next, we're going to fry. And that's not all. This is going to be for like 2 days. But the recipe is for 2 people. Closing on 375. It's right now 360 something. So you can start. Because we're only going to put a few pieces in there at a time. Someday I'll get an electric one. But now it's a little bit, yeah, it's coming right there. This doesn't take long. And this meat is, when this is golden brown, it's done. Because when you fry something, the heat is so intense in that deep fryer. I wouldn't tell you to put your finger in there to see how hot it is. So it's now 373, 4, 5. And when this comes out, they should be, look at that, nice. Not greasy at all. We'll take a picture of the pan that they're going to go into. I don't think I have to put paper towels under it. Now we go for some more. This time a little bit more because it has reached the temperature. Remember, make sure the pot's big enough so when you drop things in the deep fryer, it doesn't come over the sides. So this was about half full, this pot. Anyway, we keep on going like that until that's done. Now to make sure it was cooked enough, take a piece that's kind of thick, cut it in half, and take a look inside. That's not ready. So you know that we have to go into the oven later to finish it off. But I'm going to taste this anyway. Seasoned just right. See those big bubbles in there? That's telling you that this oil that I've used about 3 or 4 times already is time to go. Because if you try to use it too many times, when you put something in there, it will just foam up and spill all over. So this is going in the garbage. Take a look at that. You see a minimal amount of grease. And does the item look greasy? No. They look crispy and dry. That's why you need the right temperature to fry in. And that's what you need. Now back to this. I'm going to saute the vegetables. Let's get a high flame because we're going to get them in, get them out, put them back in the colander because I don't want any of the juice from this. And everything is in there, if you can see. Everything is in. The carrot, celery, the onions, the garlic, the ginger, the snow peas, the carrots, salt and pepper. No fooling around. And peanut oil. And if you don't have peanut oil, use light olive oil. It can take the heat. Because we don't want to use vegetable oil in cooking, right? Nope, I don't think so. Now, this is ready to go. I put extra bean sprouts in there because I didn't want them to go bad, and that's all I had. I'm not going to make another recipe using bean sprouts. So you can cut that in half or leave it the way I have it. When you view the recipe. Come on, keep frying. Don't boil on me. The problem is I have to rinse off the bean fry. Pardon me. It doesn't matter why, I just have to do it. When things are almost going bad, but not quite, you have to know how to handle them. Some people will throw things in the garbage. Me, since I'm still alive, that means I know how to handle things, and everybody that I've fed has not gotten sick or died. So there you go. That's why I washed them off. So what's going to happen with this? We're going to put it in the colander, and then after that, I'm going to get the pasta cooking. And right now, you can't see it, but there it is back there. The peanut sauce is staying warm. Peanut sauce is so simple to make. Just follow all the ingredients, and it will come out exactly like that. It's a little different than other peanut sauce recipes, but then again, when you look at 10 different recipes, some of them are similar, and some have little additions or subtractions. Me, what I do is I look at about 6 recipes, and then I say to myself, well, that looks like that should go well together. The amount, I might change the amount of what's in the recipe for peanut sauce, but it certainly will have peanut butter. Now I'm using chunky peanut butter, which really nobody does. Why? Because this way I don't have to add whole peanuts to the dish at the end. So I like that crunch. You don't have to. You can use creamy peanut butter. This will be done in about another minute, so you don't have to watch and waste time on this. Just one more item to add to that. Should I measure it? Yeah, because I measure everything all the time. So we're going to put in there an eighth of a cup of Tamari, gluten-free soy sauce. Give it a stir. It adds flavor, plus you get that color. I don't like soy sauce, like Kikkoman soy sauce. Very strong. This is nice, mild, puts a nice flavor, and a lot of recipes are done well. Use the Tamari. That's it. Now I'm going to put it in the colander and wait for the pasta. So this was in the colander for about an hour and a half, nice and dry. The pork is already in the oven. I'm putting that in there for 15 minutes. The pork will be ready. That's going to be in there for only 6 minutes. And now that gives us the chance to make the pasta. If you don't know how much water to put or salt, I didn't measure this time because I know how much I use all the time. I have about 8 ounces of pasta, and I like cooking it in a pot like this. The simple reason, it's easier to work with than a tall one. High flame, give it a chance. By the time that's ready, everything else will be ready. And over here, we have double boiled the peanut sauce. So it's warm. And if you don't know how to cook pasta yet, in case you've never done it before, on my website I have under the pasta category how much water to put and how much salt. So you have no problems. But you do know if you don't put enough water, your pasta might come out sticking, stuck together. Plenty of water, no problem. High flame. So now you know how to do this. I'm going to shut off the camera until this is ready. Then I will put this pasta, not rinsed off, never rinse off pasta, because if you rinse off pasta, it's like when you have it in a diner. You get a bowl of pasta next to your main course and on the bottom it's all watery. You don't do that. You want the sauce, whatever it is that you have, to cling to the pasta. It's not going to cling if you rinse off the pasta. Anyway, like I said, well, okay, when this is done, I'm going to just drain it, put it back in here, take the hot vegetables, mix it all together, put a little peanut oil or olive oil just to mix it up, put it on the plate, put the pieces of pork, and then put the peanut sauce over it. I threw some broccoli into the water towards the end because I want that for color. Peanut oil or light olive oil. Mix this up. Now get the vegetables. Have to back this off a little.